After meeting Nessa and Rania and all her family as well, we're going to head to the woods, the Blushwood Forest, where we saw all the drummers, where we froze to death again. I don't think we died, obviously. I'm just exaggerating. Obviously, I would like to have... I'd like to pick up... Oh, I missed this book. A painting every episode, and I'd quite like to get an interior painting of some sort at some point. Or maybe we can make a fishing rod or something. That's just inspiration. Okay, fish of the Fellstream River. The scales of the ultramarine minnow were once ground down to create a deep blue pigment used in paint. These fish consume nearly anything aside from fish and have been found to eat plants and even eggs. The mottled trout, or thunder trout, leaps from water at high speeds before crashing back down. It's believed that the fish do this to catch flies, but it's surmised that they may also be engaging in play. When entire hovers of thunder trout do this at once, it creates a rumble that can be felt from land. Thunder trout prey on ultramarine minnows and prefer to live in river waters. The dry-mouthed sandfish swallows vast quantities of silt, allowing it to rest heavily on the riverbed. Preying on thunder trout, the sandfish emits a burst of sand as prey approaches, disorienting the smaller fish and consuming it along with the displaced sand. One sandfish has gained particular notoriety in Eastshade for being a menace to fisherfolk and boaters. This fish is known to locals as Old Pops and has been observed wreaking havoc in the Sinkwood Lake. Old Pops the fish. Yeah, Old Pops the sandfish. I'm going to write this down. And it's at the lake. Which I think we've been next to, actually. I think that this is Sinkwood Lake. Well, it's the only lake here, right? Right, so I'm going to try and get to Blushwood Forest again. I'm not sure if we have to pay every time we stay here. I think we do. Oh, the time's moved on quite a bit now. Get out of the way, fence! Right, let's march our way over there. Still don't know how I'm supposed to catch the water fox. Hopefully it doesn't die or anything. There's no fall damage, of course, because there's no health bar. So I'll have an explore in the woods. We'll see if there's actually a way to cross the river here to get to the westerly woodlands. It doesn't look like there's a bridge. So maybe there's a bit of shallow water, maybe here. Because this looks like a... I don't know what this marking here is. Maybe that's a beach of some sort. Maybe that's a path. So maybe we can cross here or here. We need letters of reference to get into Nava. I think we'll be able to get one from the innkeeper. And I think we'll be able to get ones from Nessa. And maybe from the guy who tends to the forest, if we help him. And maybe from Rania, who... Did Rania give us a quest? I'm sure she did. Yeah, the drummers, yeah, for Rania. So maybe after we help them... I think they're this way, right? Yeah, that's Rania's house, I think. We need to be on the lookout for more boards. Obviously, boards tend to be in built-up areas. I don't know if they respawn. We can play some music over there. Oh, we need to talk to this guy, right? See if the mice have stopped eating his crops.
Don't worry. I'll have this fence patched up by tonight. Then we'll see who the king of the carrots is. See you soon.
Alright. Not finished yet. I guess because I technically didn't rest. I don't know how the checkpointing system actually works. Alright, which way should we go? Let's go this way. I think this is the way we went last time. Into the lake. Now, I think that the drumming people went into like a tree, or a fake tree that had a door in it. Either that or they just clipped through it. I'm not sure if our bonfire that we made just stays there for the rest of time. Oh, and there's a puzzle here to do with these mirrors, right? Yeah, we must have to direct the sunlight onto something else. Let's see. Mudmillow's mirror. Some inspiration, of course. Right, let's read this. When skies return blue and sun shows anew, after skies gone red and cold, my light I'll display. But do not delay, I shudder as air turns gold. Consider this well and do not object. Not once, but twice you must reflect. Only then can my truth be told. Right. A riddle. Great. When skies return blue, so that either is sunrise or after the after the daily eclipse, and sun shows anew, after skies gone red and cold, my light I'll display. But do not delay, I shudder as air turns gold. Consider this well and do not object. So we must reflect the light twice, I guess, with these movable mirrors. Right? Tricky. Just not sure what time of day it means. It could mean at sunrise and at sunset, or at the eclipse as well. I'm going to have a think about that. So we're going to have to do a lot of waiting around to get that to work, I believe. Where did I set up my bonfire? I think that they were playing drums on the main road, right? On the path. It was like around here somewhere. I was down there and I ran over here to get close to their bonfire. Definitely wasn't down this hill or anything. There was like a tree with a gap in it or something. I'm just not sure where my bonfire was. Because I remember looking across at this manor, at this house, this fancy house. Came down here. And I set up a little bit of a camp. Oh, hello. Can you show me how to make a tent?
Beautiful place to come and think, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. Are you searching for some inspiration? It's nice here.
This place will always be closest to my heart. My husband liked to come out here and fish. We spent many nights camping here in the Blushwood. But now old Pops is doing his best to tarnish my fond memories.
Yeah, we know old Pops from reading that book, thankfully. So that's the big sandfish.
Old Pops is a fish, the biggest fish in the lake.
Yeah. And what did he do to you?
What didn't he do? This fish has haunted my dreams for, what seems like ages. Old Pops, that evil fish. He has it out for me, I'll have you know. I was out on the boat with my husband, Farid, an anniversary camping trip, when old Pops leaps out of the water and snatches my wedding ring right off of my finger.
You sure?
It's not the first time he's pulled something like this. He's taken glowstones and bracelets. Sneakiest thief on the islands, that fish is.
So he's a kleptomaniac.
Well, some of those folks might be trying to cover up the fact they misplaced their precious items. It's easy to blame it on a fish.
Very true.
But he really did eat my ring. People round here talk about old Pops like he's some sort of magical fish with
Maybe he is.
healing properties or some nonsense. They say when you stare old Pop straight in the eye, he conjures an image of what you want most in this world and makes that thing seem real to you, as real as day. Say, what would old Pops make you think of? What do you treasure most? Adventure? Painting?
Family, adventure, treasure, art. Well, I guess if we're here on the, as the last wish of our mother, right, we're probably going to still be in some sort of grieving, I suppose. So, family.
That's admirable, traveler. Most important thing in the world. My Farid. What would I do without him? That's enough reflecting for the time being. You and I, people of action. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me get my wedding ring back.
How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? I'd have to get eaten by the fish.
Of course, of course. He's a big old fish, but you're strong. Will you get that ring for me?
Ow! Alright.
Excellent, excellent! Old Pops, better watch out! Our new traveler friend is a-coming for ya! You got a fishing pole?
Nope.
You're not gonna be catching old Pops without one. Maybe not even with one, that floundering foe. No doubting you could find one in Nava if you've got some glowstones to spare.
Okay.
Don't know too much about him, other than he's a big one. Bettin' he's a sandfish by the size of him. You stay careful round old Pops, you hear? He has it out for us, especially boaters and fisherfolk.
And I have this. You not even got crafting papers for me. I don't know how to make a fishing rod. Oh no, she said I needed to buy one. Fair enough. Alright. No, we need to go to Nava before we can do that quest. Alright, so where did those drummers show up? It was definitely nearby. Unless it's like an illusory forest or something weird. I feel like it was near here. These rocks are in a suspicious place. I just can't figure it out. Alright, maybe we can see Big Pops if we get close to the water, perhaps. A nice piece of architecture here. I think I've only got one more canvas though. No. No, damn it, I've got no boards left. What have we got here? Can't imagine we'll be able to see him from too far away. The draw distance in this game isn't great. Right, so it's a bridge, that thing we can see on the map. Maybe we can hop across these rocks to the other side. I doubt it, but we'll need to make a raft to get over there. Okay, we're in a bit of a crafting crisis currently. Sinkwood Falls. Beautiful. Yeah, we can't jump over. Okay, not sure how we're going to get over to that side, but let's just continue exploring, see what trouble we can get into before we have to find shelter again. The crafting menu seems like it's got quite a lot of entries in it, so... Is it time to go and check? Okay, we get some money for that, and maybe we can get a reference off him. Okay, we've got a water mill. What's happened to the frame rate? Fair enough. Yeah, so we read about these. These are the minnow things. Have a little look in this house and then we'll go and check in with Finn. Might be some boards around here, so... K&K Apothecary. Hello there. Oh, you've got a cat. Several cats. Several stealable items. K&K. K, one of the best science fiction characters from Blade Runner 2049. No boards knocking around. Let's talk to K&K. Okay. Hello there, K&K.
Welcome to K&K Apothecary, the finest source for all your medicinal tincture needs. If you hear of anyone looking for an apothecary, send them our way.
Sure.
Oh, really, just send anyone our way. It's been so long since we've had a single customer.
Oh dear.
We've got the best herbs and potions in all of Eastshade. Tell your family, your friends, and random acquaintances to come here for all their apothecary needs.
Well, sell me something then.
Welcome to K&K Apothecary, the fine... Oh, really, just send anyone our way. It's been so long since we've had a single customer.
Hey there, kitty. Yeah, weird. I don't know how we're supposed to tell people. But fair enough. Alright, I need some more boards, that's for damn sure. So we've been over there already. I'm not sure how we're supposed to cross the river then. Besides, obviously we could use the zip line, I think. Maybe we should head back to Lindo and get some, see if we can get some references to get into Nava. Because a lot of these quests are centered around getting into Nava now. We've got the fisherman quest, and we've got the balloon quest. Maybe that'll be a quest as well for the apothecary. Not sure how far we can climb up the mountain. Maybe we can get quite far. That's a surefire way to freeze to death. No, it's not midday yet though. We could go on a hike. I'm not sure we'd be able to get that far, to be honest. Hello there, Finley.
Ahoy there, traveller! Alas, those carrot chompers are still at it. Seems the mice are trapped inside my new fence. Odd though, they never leave so much as a stem behind. Hungry little creatures, aren't they?
How can I help?
Why don't you stop by K&K Apothecary? Kai and Kaelin should have some repellent that'll send any critters bolting. They live west of here, along the riverbank on the south side of the Blushwoods.
Yes.
See you soon.
Alright, mate. Let's try and cut through the woods then. Go back to the apothecary. I just need to get some boards to get another canvas because I'd like to do a painting for every video, not just for the thumbnail, but just because, right? I don't think that a lot of the loot, I don't think a lot of the crafting stuff respawns. I could be wrong. We're gonna have to pay. I imagine we're gonna have to pay for this.
We have to stop taking Finn's crops.
It's not like I enjoy it either, but what choice do we have? We haven't made a single sale in weeks. How is that even possible?
It's just... oh, that poor, sweet man.
He blames the vermin as it is. We're not doing him any actual harm.
We can't steal his crops forever. At some point, he's going to realize.
That gullible old fool. He wouldn't believe we were stealing from him if we walked up and took the shoes right off his feet.
I can't believe you, Kai. We need to figure out a better way.
Wait, what? They're stealing the crops? Hey! I heard that.
This is so unlike us. We never wanted to steal from Finn, you know. I would have done anything else if I could. I'm horrified by what we've done to such a sweet old man. We've really worked our way into a predicament. Even if we left Eastshade, who's to say it would turn out better for us elsewhere?
Hey, stop stealing from Finn!
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was there. What do you want?
So you're stealing from Finn?
No one's buying herbs like they used to. You understand?
No.
You'd best not tell anyone about this. It would kill Finn to hear anything bad about his neighbors, you hear? I don't mean to sound so sinister, you know. It's just... times have been hard since Kaelin's father stopped supporting us. We thought we could make it on our own, but truth is, no one seems to have much use for an apothecary. Not out in these parts, anyway. I don't right know where everyone's getting their goods. Maybe it's time we moved on from Eastshade and found ourselves a place where we can make a proper living. Actually, there may be something you could help us with.
Right.
One last try to make it here before we call it quits. Will you help us?
I mean, two birds with one stone, right? They'll stop stealing from Finn if they get some money themselves.
You'll help us? Oh, this will mean so much to Kaelin.
What do you need?
Have you met Annika? I'm willing to bet she'd help out. But Kaelin's always saying Annika has a generous soul. Even if she isn't all there upstairs. She lives in the southwest of the Great Shade.
Why not Finn?
Somehow, people around here came to knowing she has more glowstones than many of the rest of us. I'm guessing she doesn't spend too much. Too preoccupied with, other things. Just see if you can borrow 600 glowstones.
What? That's steep.
I'm not proud of it, you know. We've been down on our luck a while. Anyhow, if she needs convincing, just tell her it's anyone besides us asking. Go, give it your best.
Jesus.
You spoke to Annika already?
No.
What did she say?
Oh, this is terrible. Where'd Kaelin go? Oh, there she is. Annika.
We've really worked our way into a predicament. Even if we left Eastshade, who's to say it would turn out better for us elsewhere?
Southwest of the Great Shade, they said. Do you mean at Kestrel's Eyrie? We've not been down to this beach, have we? Have we? Oh, yeah, I remember Annika. Or southwest, he said. Right. Alright, yeah, this is the red sky that the little riddle mentioned, right? Okay, one problem has turned into several. I really don't want to fleece this woman out of her money. Maybe we should just tell her who's asking. I would like to get up there at some point. Yeah, her house is in like this, the red woodland, red bit of the woodlands, yeah. We need some more boards as well, so maybe go back to Lindo as well. Let's just check for boards and stuff. Yeah, there's some boards. Excellent. Let's craft it now. Sorry to bother you again.
Broke a pot this morning, and you know what? I don't even mind. Today's just my day.
Yeah, I need your help.
Of course. It wouldn't be a bird identification issue by any chance.
No. God.
Darn, I love a good bird ID. Well, tell me what you need in glowstones for.
It's for K and K.
You need me to give you glowstones so you can help a friend. And tell me, what's the name of this friend?
They asked me not to say.
Right, of course. And where on the island might I find this person?
Yeah, near the forest.
I see, I see. Unfortunately, I cannot help you help your friend.
Fair enough.
Financial troubles north of here? No doubt you've been spending time with Kai and Kaylin.
Yeah, sure, I know. Yeah. Yep.
Kaylin's a sweetheart, but that Kai,
Yeah.
weasel if I ever heard of one.
Yeah. The stealing from multiple people.
But you're new to Eastshade. Lots of people didn't like back when Kai was overcharging for potions. Not that it bothered me so much, but he sure upset a lot of other people.
Why is he a weasel then?
He steals from owls, of course. The most magnificent of all creatures. You see, owls love rubbing their beaks against the soft part of the black thistle. It comforts them. And Kai simply waltzed into the great shade and snatched black thistle, an endangered plant, I'll have you know, and stuck it into some potion to sell. Kai is no friend to owls. Who would do something so terrible?
Maybe he just didn't know it was sacred, I don't know.
It was no misunderstanding. If anyone ought to know better, it'd be Kai.
Yeah,
He
that's
deals
true.
with plants all day, after
Yeah,
all.
fair enough.
And whatever you do, don't pick the black thistle.
Alright.
Bye now. I just can't stop thinking about those owls I saw. Hoo-dee-hoo.
Howdy ho, howdy hi. Right, can you give me a reference?
I can't say I know.
Fine.
Bye now.
Goodbye. God. Right, I wanted a nice interior painting. So we'll go and talk to Kai again, then maybe head back to Lindo. This might be quite nice, having the open door in shot with the forest in it, or maybe with the window in the background.
I just can't stop thinking about those owls I saw. Bye now.
Hooty hoo! Yeah, that would make quite a nice painting, I feel, with the window there. Let's give it a try. I can paint over it, right? Let's get a little bit of the roof. Maybe make it a little bit more square. Don't blink. Don't blink. I'm watching you. Oh, that is lovely. Lovely.
thinking about those owls I... Bye now.
Hooty hoo! Alright. Okay, it's alright. Alright, should we go and speak to Kai again? Maybe this will show us a quicker way of getting there if we just follow the riverbank. I'm not sure we can get up to the apothecary from here though. Damn it. I feel like, I don't know how we're supposed to use these rope zip lines. There was no button interaction when I went up there. I don't think. Hooty hoo! Sorry. Yeah, because to get to this place we need to use the tower, so not entirely sure how we do that. Yeah, it's over there. Let's just do that while it's fresh on our minds. Alright, this guy's a bit of a grifter then. Maybe we shouldn't help him. Or facilitate him to leave the place, maybe.
You spoke to Annika already? What did she say?
You used an endangered plant, unfortunately. You've annoyed everyone here.
How did you know? You told her it was me asking?
No, she figured it out. Yeah, hey.
But what do you mean, endangered plant? Oh. Is that why people stopped coming around?
Oh, bollocks,
But
you knew.
Why would anyone believe I used something that's protected? I mean, I like plants as much as the next shade folk, but I'd never touch a protected plant, I swear!
Annika mentioned the potion Hydra Thistle.
What? My Hydra Thistle? Huh. Well, now that I think about it, I guess I could see why people got that idea, but oh, criminy! Why didn't anyone just ask me about it? This is why we've been broke all these years?
So you didn't use the endangered plant?
No, of course not. Far too risky to use those protected bits of foliage. That's a game I don't mess around with. Look, you haven't seen the best of us, but we've got a lot to offer if we just had a chance. Can you help us?
I'm just gonna say yes to everyone here.
Here's my Hydra Thistle. Find someone to test it, like a scientist.
Okay.
Help me prove I didn't use any protected plants. Nava will certainly have someone who can figure that out. Check the offices on the 3rd floor of the common quarter.
Alright.
Please hurry. We can't survive much longer without any customers. Whatever you do, get that Hydra Thistle over to the university for testing.
Oh, how am I
We
supposed
need business again.
How am I supposed to help Finn? What time is it? 2:30, not got long left, so I guess I'll try and head back to Lindo. So I'm just going to check in with Finn to see if we can grass up on Kai here. Because he's been stealing from him. I know that they haven't got any money, but it's his own fault. Maybe once we solve his quest, we'll be able to... the mice will just leave, maybe? I don't know.
Heidi-ho! The great traveller returns! Were you able to get some repellent?
Let's just tell him. I'm just going to tell him.
Kai and Kaelin? Well, they would never. Oh, you're a good person, just looking out for me and my carrots. And I do have days where I wonder myself if I'm dreaming up the mice in my head. Never actually seen the little buggers.
They're actually just
But
coming
them
here and
two,
stealing it.
Positively impossible. Your heart's in a good place. You'll see, these mice will be out of there in no time.
Yeah, I've not got any repellent.
Oh well, can't win 'em all, I guess. Who knows, maybe my big ugly mug will scare the little creatures away. On guard! Ooh-wee! Special veggie stew coming right up. See you soon.
Oh.
Da-dee-da, mice in my See you soon.
Alright. At least he's got a nice fence. Alright. That's a shame. But I guess there aren't any mice to begin with, so... Can we climb up this? No. God. Right, I'm going to trek back to Lindo, because we're going to need to rest somewhere anyway, and we can rest there for free. We'll see if we can get any references. Did we need 3 letters of reference, I think? Oh, we can fast travel. No, I'm going to walk back. It's too beautiful to do that. It's not very far anyway. Okay, so we can definitely get a letter of reference from maybe from the posh guy as well, the guy we did the painting of. And what's her name? The innkeeper, Nika, I think. We'll hopefully be able to get a letter of reference from her. So that's 2. The captain, obviously not. The guy who had the jar stuck on his head, definitely not. So we don't really know anyone else well enough to get a reference from them, I don't think. Maybe the woman who was on the boat with us, maybe she'll give us a letter of reference. Because she's still in the village, I think. Well, maybe we could get a letter of reference from our best buddy.
Hello, good friend.
Hello, Bojan.
Where's your raft?
Can you help?
I think Ona can do that.
Alright, cheers, mate. I've not got my raft yet. What am I looking for? I need more white bloom sack, I can collect that. Twine and sealant, we've not come across any of that yet. Sounds like stuff we'd get in Nava. Hello, friend.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, because we're friends with Bojan. Oh, how can I make twine?
Ah, a blossoming botanist, I see. To start, you'll need some roots. I see you're a painter. I'm quite partial to sandy beaches. What do you say? If you make me a painting, I'll teach you.
Damn it, I've forgotten about that quest, because we've been to the damn beach.
Any friend of Bojan's is a friend of mine. Here.
Oh, he said Bojan, not Bojan. We've got 1 letter of reference.
Mind the plants underfoot.
Right, so if we went to this beach, we could do a painting for him. That one that I did of Annika's house isn't very good anyway. We're at Owner's house, so if we cut across directly this way, we should be able to get a view of the beach. We can make that painting for him, and then he can show us how to make twine. Come on. I'd forgotten about that sandy beach painting thing. Nine! Mon Dieu! Right, so we can't get over this cliff face here. But we could do a painting of the beach that we crashed at, right? Where's the bridge? There it is. So let's head back to the village, see if we can get a letter of reference from Nika and from, I've forgotten her name, but one of the people who was on the boat with us. Then we'll head to the beach, maybe? It's getting quite late, so let's maybe go to the beach first. Get a nice painting of that. We need to collect a load more bloom sack for this raft. It's a bit tragic over here. Oh, this isn't really a sandy beach, is it? That is, though. The abandoned tower. It's locked. Let's see if we can get a good angle for this beach, maybe. Not looking good. Maybe if we can get down here. Oh, beautiful, with her looking off longingly into the distance. Where did she go? Oh, there she is, behind that rock. With the ship in the background? Yeah, that can work. If it might, maybe it won't count, but beautiful. Get the bush out of that. Oh, look at that! Yes. Oh, look at the ship. Like the person there looking longingly. I know it's not really a sandy beach, so it might not count. It's more of a rocky beach. Right, let's head back to Lindo before we freeze to death again. Keep thinking all these like tree stumps are people. And we'll try and hoover up a bit of bloom sack on the way. There's this house here, obviously, that we need to check out. I'll try and remember that. It's cool because wandering around is roughly for one day is roughly the length of one video, right? So I'm gonna hope that a lot of boards have respawned in town. Let's just get as much bloom sack as possible for our raft. Right. So we've got enough of that, but it's sealant that we've not heard anything about yet. So. Right, this person here I feel like would give us a reference.
My cousin is so
Aaliyah.
full of energy. One day he's flapping around like a bird, and the next he's jumping everywhere, claiming to be a frog.
Can you give me a letter?
I would if I could,
Ah,
but I'm not a resident here.
fair enough. Do you know anything about the tower?
Oh yes, I saw that from the ship. It looked as if there was a light coming from inside. Could it be a lighthouse?
Okay. Right, the kid's not going to give us a letter of reference. Maybe because we helped out this guy getting that thing off his head, he'll...
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika. Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax.
Right. Maybe we should ask him about the yelling.
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you?
Let's just ask.
Beeswax. I mean, that nosy, stuck-up goody two-talon. If you had to deal with what I have to deal with. She just doesn't like me because I'm not posh like her. This whole town is stuck up. Them and all their judging eyes. You know what? Get out of my house. You're just like everyone else in this town. Coming in here and telling me I'm a bad father? Get out.
I didn't say that.
I know that's what you meant. Just get out.
Alright, fine. I'll leave you be. Right, well, screwed that one up. Alright. Nika.
Ah, the traveling artist.
That's me. Do you help?
Sure, I can do that for you.
That's two. What do you know about the tower?
Towers like that were used to send fire signals to Nava.
Ah.
But we don't need to do that anymore. It's a bit eerie, but late the other night, I thought I saw lights coming from inside the tower. Oh, it's probably just some kids playing a prank.
Do you know who else could help me get admission?
I already gave you one.
Alright.
Take care now.
My father was a fisher of these oceans, so I've been out on the sea plenty of times. I could never be a fisher, though.
Nope. Why?
Sea monsters.
Fair enough. I've played Obra Dinn. What do you know about the tower? I can't ask him for a letter, though.
I remember playing in there as a kid. The ocean looks beautiful from the top. I wish it wasn't locked up.
Yeah, is the posh guy here? Yes. Can you give me a letter of reference?
I just can't wait to go home and show everyone this magnificent portrait. The beauty of my features entirely makes up for your lack of proper art training.
Hey! You judgmental git. Can you give me a letter, though?
I will not write you a reference. We already have too many vagrants in Nava for my taste.
Vagrant? Posh git. What do you know about the tower? I'm going to lock you in there.
I haven't seen it. It's part of Old Lindo, though, so it probably isn't worth seeing anyway.
Can we throw him in the fire? I spent all of 2 seconds doing that lovely portrait of you with your eyes closed. Ingrate. God. How dare you inspire such anger in such a peaceful game? 3. I don't know where I'm gonna get this third one from. I'm just gonna look around for some boards. I don't think this kind of stuff respawns. No, see.
This is gonna be such a great prank! Don't forget to meet me
No,
in Nava.
yeah.
I'm usually near the bakery.
A wise guy. Alright, I don't think there's anywhere here that we can get a reference from. The captain's not going to give us one, and I don't think she's a reference. Is a resident.
If only Annabelle could sail the seas once more. What? I don't know. Is that enough? Why are you interrogating me? Can't you see I'm in mourning?
Just get another ship.
Blasphemy! Have you no sin? Now leave me be.
God. Right, it's nearly time to go to bed. To see if I can find some more boards. Nope, none to be found. Oh, well, that's a shame. We've not done a favour for this woman yet, but on the off chance she's going to give us a letter, let's just ask. Oh, it's a... Hey, we helped your kid out. Oi!
Thanks again for the... That place is haunted.
Okay,
Every
haunted.
time I go there, I hear weird sounds. And some nights the windows light up. It's kinda creepy. I'm not scared of ghosts, though.
Why can't I talk to her? Oh. Fine. I don't think there's anyone else we can ask for a letter of reference. I don't think we can ask Nessa. Oh, maybe we could ask Rania. We've not really done anything for her, though. Alright. Let's hit the hay. Admire our beautiful painting. Okay. Right, guys, we'll leave that episode there. We've kind of picked up a bunch more quests that lead to Nava. We've got 2 letters of reference. I'll check if Rania can give us another one. Maybe Finn could give us one, actually. I should have checked that. Yeah, Finn and Rania will be able to give us one. Finn definitely would, I think. Right, hope you enjoyed it, guys. We'll see if we can get that last letter of reference and make our way into Nava and progress a bunch more quests. And hopefully throw that posh guy in the fire. So, yeah, leave me a like if you enjoyed it, and just remember, everyone, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.